you know, he said, but Alan's worn number 9 all the way. All this time, I'm looking at him and I'm thinking, he's talking to me, and I'm thinking to myself, I've never stood on the Gallagher end and supported the fellow that's worn the number 9. I've never stood on the Leesy's end and supported the fellow that's worn the number 9. I've never done that. It's coming on. As I'm going through this with Kevin, I'm thinking about it. And the mere fact that you come and ask me means you want him to wear the number 9 shirt. He went, no. He goes, look. He said, you know, obviously he's asked for a few things. He's asked, can you take penalty? So I'm back to ask Peter. So you just said, I'm the first player you've told. Okay, right. So, like, you say
it's smart.
Right. So we was having this discussion. So anyway, I said, listen, mate, you're the manager of this football club. You made the decision. You've come and asked me this question. It means you wanted to have the number 9 shirt. That's what you look at. I took off and I went to Singapore. So when we land in Singapore, see all the players know that Alan signed, and then all of them are saying, "You've given up the number 9 shirt. You've given up the number 9 shirt. Have you sold it to him?" I said, no. I can't lie. I didn't actually go through the story that I had with Keegan. And so read the team sheet out, and they go 9 Ferdinand. So I said, Terry McDermott says 9 Ferdinand. Keegan Stanley said, "So you said?" I said, "What are you talking about?" So you just said Ferdinand 9. So he's gone, "Yeah, I know, but," and I went, "No, I'm sure. You've just taken it off me." So Peter Beers, and if anyone ever sees the game, I wear the number 8 and Peter wears the number 9. Right. So anyway, we played the game and stuff, and then Alan flies over the next day, and then Keegan says to me, I want you to go train with Alan. We played the game and we've done a warm down in the morning, and it turns up in the afternoon, he says, "What are you going to do training session with Alan?" I said, "What is it?" So I was training. I just want you two to get to know each other. Alan comes and we go to this little training session. But we warm up, just me and him. We're running around, just a little jog around the pitch to warm up, and then do some stretching and some finishing. So as we start jogging, he stops and he says, "Look, I just want to say something. I can't thank you enough for letting me have the number 9 shirt." I said, "Listen, mate, not lots of work done." And he went to me, and then as we started jogging, he went, "I would have come no matter what number it was anyway." You know, but you know, that is just football banner. He's like, "I would have come whatever number it was." But like I said, those are the things that we do.
What's Shearer better striker than you?
I think when you look at the sheer amount of goals that Alan scored, you'd have to say he's the top goal scorer in the Premier League. I always remember Kevin Keegan saying to me,
"That's not the question."
And he asked me, let me give it to you another way. So, and that's down to people to judge, right? But
what I'm asking you, because you know, you're a top striker, you're a top striker. He's a Premier League record goal scorer. He's at Newcastle, he's got your number 9 shirt. He's a world record transfer.
I think what happened at the time, right, the manager said to me, before Alan came to Newcastle, he said to me, "You can do everything that Alan can do, but Alan can't do everything that West Ferdinand can do."
What do you make that then?
You tell me, that's what you said to me.
I'm asking you what you make of it.
So, when it came to it, he wanted to insert the number 9, so that's where it was. Although his goal would tell you that no, it wasn't a striker.
What do you think?
What did I think at the time? I never thought that I wasn't going to play, right, at Newcastle. When they signed Alan, I never ever thought that I wasn't going to play. Does that answer your question?
Quote unquote, Les Ferdinand says he's a better striker than you. But you're disappointed. I mean, you've got the gravitas of playing at Newcastle. You love playing for the club. You're scoring goals. Your first season was brilliant. Shearer comes in. We've had a conversation about the number 9. You've taken that acceptance. You've then gone on and scored goals in the following season. But now you're being sold. Were you disappointed to leave Newcastle?
The fact that I just had a little daughter, and my family was down in London. Spurs was a team I supported as a boy. This gets me back to London to the team I supported as a boy.
So you talked about it being your worst decision, but you also talked about, from what I can understand, is you met Alan. I've known Alan Sugar for years, and I like Alan.
Yeah.
He's a quiet taste,
yeah,
but he's also a very, very credible operator.
Yes.
Right? You kind of believe what he says when he says it. But what was different about what Alan told you to what you experienced? Because I get the impression, reading between the lines, that it was, well, not regionalised, this is your expression, Tottenham were a club in unbelievable turmoil.
When I say it was the worst decision, I said it was the worst decision for my footballing career.
Right.
The club was, you know, one of the things I say to people, when I got there, we were sponsored by Pony, and that was quite apt.
Okay.
That was quite
Right.
apt.
Why?
Now I went to Tottenham, who I would have thought was on a par with Newcastle in terms of the way they did things.
Yeah.
It was so different. So different. I mean, they built their own training ground, a new training ground, and the changing rooms were like going at the Happy Marshes. And I remember saying to Alan, I said, "You just built your own training ground. You've got training rooms like this." And, you know, I walked into the medical room, and that was probably the only room that was the most comfortable room at the training ground. They had about 6 beds, had TVs on the floor. I wonder if everyone's injured at this football club. Got TVs in the
More comfortable.
Man, it was too comfortable. People reading papers in the. It was just everything about the training, everything. You know, Jerry was the manager then. Everything, the organisation. I always remember my first day of training pre-season. I walked out. There was a group of players in one corner doing keep you uppies. There was another group in another corner over there. There was another few players over there in the corner over there. And there used to be like a slope, and there was a couple of boys lying on the slope, waiting for the managers to come out. I thought, what the hell have I come to?
Too easy, as you.
I thought, what the hell have I come to? You know, I'd been warned. You know, a couple of players had said to me, "Les, Tottenham ain't what you think it is." And to be fair, when I spoke to Alan, he knew it wasn't what he wanted it to be, right? And he was trying to change that. And he felt someone like myself coming in, and the players might.
But this club, Alan's been there for 10 years by that time, hasn't he?
Yeah, but he made a load of changes.
Right.
And he was trying to change it.
How'd you get on with Shearer?
I always had a lot of respect for Alan, and I thought I got with him quite well. I spoke quite highly of him, and I said, where Tottenham is today, I felt he put the foundations in place to take it to where it is today. I know we had a lot of problems with the late Turban and but I think he put the foundations in place for Tottenham to go to where it is.
Well, he says what he means, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Whether you like it or not,
Yeah, exactly.
you know where you stand, right?
Yeah, exactly.